Well, hello. Yes, we're in a different mode this time. I just grabbed my camera for the last one, and I'm really sorry if I made you seasick. I wanted to welcome any subscribers. This is just my update for July. I just want to kind of show you where everything is at. Super happy. I got in an extra dose of CalMag in for everything, and a little bit of nutrition. This is finally coming back. It's a hosta that a couple of them I brought in from the outside that are finally pouncing back. And this is my poor pepper. Yeah, I have no idea. We're trying again with the peppers. What it is with me and peppers, I'm not too sure. It's kind of sad actually, because I like them so much. But see, this one's coming in nicely. So I'm happy about that. And this one here, well, I took this piece because it had a bad end. And I'm just seeing if it'll root. Hey, did that root? Can you see that? This is the neatest succulent. I just think it's really neat. It kind of looks like a cactus. But I kind of took a lot of the babies out of there, and I'm just going to fill it in with something else. But look. I mean, it's really taken off. Just off of a little piece. And where's that little tendril? Oh, that is the tendril. There's another one. Is that it? That's separate. Here it is. Can you see that? I'm in the way of the light. I don't know if you can see that or not. But anyway, it's coming up with a new tendril, and we'll see when that comes up. It should be one that shoots to the sky. I'll show you its mama. And she is shooting to the sky. And here we go. Oh, here's Christopher. Yes, I moved him, because he didn't seem to be doing well over there. And I moved him over here kind of away from the light, not so close. And see, look at all the new growth. I still go through, and almost every day I mist him with my peroxide spray, and I turn him a little bit like that. But see, he looks like he's much happier, much healthier. Remember, both the Christmas cactus and the Thanksgiving cactus were looking kind of red. And I was wondering, well, I don't know if they had enough water or not, but the misting is what's really helped. And look how well all of those spider plants are doing. I'll use anything to make sure that I just soaked these actually, and I wanted to make sure that they were fully drained before I set them back down. Look at how well they're doing. Those are the ones we rooted in that little clone maker, and some I got from my daughter-in-law. So yeah, real happy with that. This one here has still not quit blooming, and I love the colors. We're going to take some of these, and we're going to do some cuttings off them. I'm going to have some pots. We're going to do some pots for our Christmas gifts. I always get stuck with that. I look and look and look, and well, I'm tired of giving people doormats with their name on it. So we're going to make some little planters and things. We're going to take little cuttings of some of my plants, and we'll root them in there, and we'll watch them grow in between now and Christmas time. And this one's one that's fun because it has a lot of color. It's been, I think I got this, maybe in February, and it just keeps going. If I'd cut it back, it might have kept going even further. And the little palm, well, I don't think they grow very fast, but it does like the calcium. And I gave it a little one shot, just a little, and it still doesn't want to come out for me. All right, that's slow growing, but he seems to be happy. And this I just used for my green onions, actually. That's all it is. It's old green onions. But it works out just fine. And Mark. All the Marquettes died. There was something truly wrong with them. But, oh gosh, it looks like there's something wrong with that leaf from here. That's different. Huh, maybe it looks like that by character. Huh. Anyway, look at here. I put it back under this light. I think it's happier here. Where did you go? Oh, come here. They always like to hide. There we have it. There we have it. We're going to have blooms again in no time. So the little peroxide and alcohol treatment seemed to work for him really well. And, sorry, little A personality. Just wrong one. Good one, Cheryl. Oh well, it still has to come off. Alright, we'll stop trimming the plants while we do this. Look at this. It's having a baby. This is the neatest little plant. It's that stone. And when my mother got it, it was closed. And then it broke open. And that's how I got it. And then look at here. Look at that. It's a new one. And it's going to come up just like this one did. And then it's going to open up. It's the neatest thing. Hermie. I just love this little thing. And this is another... I always remember to say it and then I forget. It's in that same family as the other one that's blooming right now. Only this one I believe is orange. And we're going to break that one down too a little bit. But I'm going to combine all of them together. I think it'll be a nice burst of color just in one pot. Just to have all of them together. And they are all interesting looking. And we're going to put some of these in my little fairy garden as well. Fairy garden's doing okay. I'll show it to you. And this is the one that reminds me of the hydrangea. Of course we're putting this in all the gift ones. And see, she's still getting a little bit of color. And potting her up together with all the rest of them. And putting some of this in my fairy garden. I think I might have. I'll have to look. But they all like their CalMag. I noticed all of them do. And here, well, he just got soaked. That's how I water them. So he's quite heavy. And yeah, I don't want to drop him. There you go. So see, I've been hitting him with the spray as well. And see, all this is new growth. So I moved him over here too. Over here, slightly away from the light, and I just keep turning him every day. I check my plants every day. Well, sometimes many times a day. So it's not a big deal for me to try and, there you go. It's not a big deal for me to check on them all the time. And this one here, oh, I told you about this one before. It's that jungle flower vine. I don't know that it's its actual name, but because it's the name the guy told me it was that gave it to me, I'm going to go with that. But check this out. Look how far it's gone. Yeah, I'm going to let it keep going. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's looking for the top of the canopy of the jungle that it's never going to find. But at some point in time, it'll bloom. And if I can catch it, it only blooms for like 45 seconds when it opens. Oh, it's kind of magical. Anyway, Stella's doing excellent. I need to wipe her down. Remember I talked about when you have plants, you should wipe them down because they get dusty and dirty. Well, it interferes with their photosynthesis. And I think my lighting is interfering with a good clear picture there. I'm sorry. But it'll really help her because I spray her down as well. I spray everything down about every other day. And she just springs right up. And if I clean her off, then she'll be able to absorb more of the light. And, well, she'll grow even bigger. And Herman enjoys his little baths too. With the hydrogen peroxide spray. Aw, sorry about all the junk, but all the same. He was so small when I got him, and he's my funniest plant. My most humorous plant. But, I'm really happy. It looks like I have a full little garden here now, doesn't it? It does. So we might be able to drop Stella to the floor here soon. She'll be happy. And maybe put Herman up. But we're starting a new area. But that's the story for another day. And this is my fairy garden. I still need to build the walls, so I'm going to do that. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do that and affix the moss to it and the plants, and I figured that out. I'll do a little chat and whatever with you when I do it, but I'm going to show you how some of them are doing. They are much happier now that I put them in soil. They weren't doing well in that other medium, so I really messed up with my first base. This one still hasn't rooted. So making the base with the cactus soil was really helpful, and everyone seems happy. And look, this one's finally standing up on his own. So he rooted into the soil underneath, and this holds in the moisture really nicely. And so it's not symmetrical, which bothers me. So I put in some of the Christmas cactus, and that will be symmetrical, and that will make me happy. But this one here doesn't make me happy. So I don't know. What I'm thinking is taking some of the English ivy and rooting it and running it all along. Can you see that? The borders, and maybe along the back, you know. I may get some decorations and things for them. Didn't know for sure if this aloe vera would root in here or not. But I find this to be very fun and fascinating, as long as I don't spend too much time with it. Listen, my dog gets all upset. And I was watching someone else that has a garden channel, and their cat does the same thing that my dog does. My dog is just reminding me that he wants my attention, apparently. So that's a good thing, because I've been paying more attention to him, making him more of a part of it. But this little garden, he'll never be happy about. This is affixing him well. And where's my baby? Here she is. She's going to be my little angel baby. Whatever I do with these gardens, she's going to look over and care for all the little baby plants that are trying to root around her. So I have a few that are doing pretty well. And these are some of those stones. These are going to split open and do the same thing. They can't all stay here, but they can begin here. So, you know, basically that's just how far I've gotten on it so far. I've cleared most of this area. I'm gonna have to redo the jalapeno, but the pink princess, sorry about the fan, it's still doing pretty well with the little babies I took off of it, and this one is doing well. Yeah, I really gotta reach here. It's about to give me a little leaf, and I moved most of them down here. You know, I did end up adding another light. So the white one piggybacks, luckily, into my other one. So I just have to have, you know, this one's basically plugged into this one, that one's plugged into this one. So they all run off of the same circuit. And I've had great luck with this so far, because with the extra white light, I've had this kind of success. I just really can't argue with that. I cut some of the burnt part off of my canna, and my English ivy is doing fantastic. I'm going to try to root some of it from my fairy garden, and I'm going to put in some of my elephant ears in there. Oh, it is very happy. The Swiss cheese monstera is very happy with its moss bowl. I think so. I think it looks happy and healthier, and it got some more. Come here, you. Come here, you. Character. The little holes. I don't want to pull on it too much, but I just love this. That's why they call it the Swiss cheese monstera, because it gets little holes in it. Oh, was that another one? Yes, it's getting a third. Oh, I'm excited. I don't see an extra leaf coming just yet. Maybe. And the aloe vera, it's slightly shaded, because I keep having to move this. I need to expand my area a little bit better. Some things are going into the fall room, When I call it my fall or bloom room, it's because I'm tricking things into thinking they're going into fall. This is more of a spring, summer area, vegetative area. Let me see if I can kick this fan down. There we go. So my chilies are now starting to come up. I had some kind of an issue with them. Still no real color from my Bromiliad. I call it my fire stick. That's what my grandchildren called it when they gave it to me. It should turn orange. And my purple, sorry about that, my purple green bean, it had some kind of a problem. I got it sprayed, but if you look closely here, that looks like a green bean. Oh, maybe we'll only have one. I'm not too sure. This is going into the bloom room. Yeah, we have a red tomato. Maybe we'll cut it. Oh, it's starting to split. Yeah, maybe we'll cut it and see if it has a heart. But it's a viner. Yeah, we're really going to have to stabilize this one. This is going in the bloom room. I think it'll be happier in there. I'll have more room to grow. I dropped my black... Is this my silver dragon? I dropped it down to the floor because it was getting burnt up there. Plus, every time I move it... Well, his little leaves are delicate. So, he's going to have a more permanent area where he can have space and not have to be bunched up with everyone else. And he ended up shooting me out. Where is it here? I didn't know that they did this. But there's a new baby one coming out here. So that'll be interesting. And the blooms died off. But I'm going to see if it gives me a seed or not. I don't know. It kind of joined itself together. I didn't really get a picture of it. And I was hoping it kind of, pollinated itself. And my pink princess. I put her down too on the floor. I noticed that she doesn't like to be knocked around with everyone else either. And look, she's got, is it three blooms coming out of the top. I just love her. I have so much fun with her. But she needs enough room to spread around too, because she doesn't like her leaves getting tattered either. And this is the one, that anthurium that I got for $8 at Walmart. It's still doing pretty good. We're starting some new seed. I have some potatoes. I'm thinking about it. And then here I started some, without you, sorry, but I started some strawberry seed. I have no idea. And finally, I don't even know what this is. I'm really hoping it's jalapeno. But my calla lily is starting to come around. However, I see her shooting some new shoots up. I've been waiting 2 years for her to bloom. Yeah, it's been slightly disappointing, but all the same, this whole area has really brightened up and everything looks so much greener with the addition of that new light. It was one I had sitting around. I just thought it needed more white colored light, and I think I was right. We'll see by this time next month. The fans are on, but my onions, well, I guess they're ready for me to try to pick. We're gonna have to replant them all over again, and I'm taking out the ones that didn't take and planting over again. This time we're going to get serious and just use the seed. And I know they're needing more water. Yes, I have to get moving on getting that pump done. And with the radishes and carrots, again, not enough water. I'm truly believing so. I'm waiting to see if the watermelon will come up, but we got to try again. But the cilantro reseeded from itself very well. Very happy about that. And then It just keeps going and going and going. So, how many we got? Oh, we got some little ones. Other ones. Woohoo! Look what we got in there. One more. So I'm extremely pleased. And I'm going to need a little bit more, probably help making sure I keep them all in and not breaking, but I just happened to say that this one here, that was a surprise for me today. That's about it. You guys have yourselves a lovely day, and I will as well. It just keeps growing and growing, and where does he think he's going to go? Here, I'll steer him in the right direction. I'm good at that. There you go. From my garden to yours. Bye.